Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh, and we are back again with a new Random Monday video. And today I will be looking into a lovely new laptop. So basically I wanted to get a new laptop for a little while. I've been putting it off. The battery life on my other one, just partly my own fault, well, not even partly my own fault, mostly my own fault. I pretty much killed off the battery on it, and it was going to cost like 200 odd quid to replace the battery, and I was like, do you know what, I could do that, but like, I just felt like it was time for an upgrade, and yeah. The battery wasn't the only thing that was like problematic with the last laptop. A lot of the stuff that I was like running just wasn't keeping up. So yeah, it was time for an upgrade. And so I was waiting, and then I noticed that the Macbook Pro got their M2 Pro and M2 Max CPU chips. And I was like, yes, please. So I held off for a while, and obviously had to, you know, figure out financially how I was going to deal with this. But I actually got one. So this is the 16-inch version. So prior to that, my original laptop was the 13-inch one. Reason being, I thought smaller was, you know, easier to kind of carry around with me, etc. But then when I actually spoke to people in the Apple store, they had said to me, like, obviously the 16-inch does have better fans because it's bigger, it's got a lot better cooling. So I was like, okay, that's very good to know, because that laptop likes to take off like an aeroplane at this point. Like, it's quite insane. So I thought better cooling is always a plus. And then just general better specs as well. So increased memory, storage, and obviously the much better CPU chip as well. Oh. So anyway, let's actually delve in right here, right now. I am very excited. The box is very heavy, and I absolutely love it. Oh, I actually just realised, like, the specs and stuff they've actually put on the back. So it is like kind of, I don't want to say custom, but it's like, you know, I've made adjustments to the actual specs that they put in. So 64GB of RAM, I think it was, yeah. And then 2 terabytes of storage. And then I also got the education pack, I think, because technically where I'm in my education, I can get discounted prices, which is lovely. And I've always wanted to get Final Cut Pro. I think it's Final Cut Pro, right? Yeah, and things like that. And from memory, it was like 100 odd, 200 odd, whatever it was, which isn't terrible, to be quite blunt. Like, you're paying out for, you know, a lot more with Adobe and stuff, because it's a constant monthly payment or yearly payment. But they were doing like a bundle of basically all the goods for 200 quid, and I was like, yes please. So that should hopefully be pre-installed, but we will see. Okay, so we have the absolute weapon that is the laptop, of course. Oh, okay. We have the cable here, and it looks like it's kind of like a woven material, which is different because the last one that I had was like that plasticky kind of, you know, shit basically. And that more often than not gets, you know, breaks quite easily. So this is cool. This is, let me open it all up. Props. If if I can. I'm like finding new things to really open each time I do this. But yeah, it seems like it's a reasonably long cable, which is nice. And this is the kind of like MagSafe, I think they call it, MagSafe cable. So it kind of just like magnetically snaps in, and then it's got the generic USB-C. That's the one. Tried to remember them. Too many things. Okay, you've got some generic documentation pieces. It seems anyway. Yeah. We've got some stickers in here somewhere. Yeah. Good old classic stickers. And just some general guidance pieces. Work. And then, of course, we have the kind of plug adapter piece. So, yeah, always Gucci. If I can find the bits, that should just slide out. There we go. Lovely. To be fair, I probably could have got away with not using this, as I still have the other one, but I guess it's good to just, you know, make sure to actually use the products that this comes with, just to be on the safe side. So then yeah, that just plugs into this, and then that, presto. But yeah, I'm hoping then, because this is like the woven material, let me actually show you properly. Yeah, because this is that kind of like woven material rather than the plastic. I'm hoping that it doesn't have the constant issue that we have with a lot of the other cables, which is that they kind of break and fray like around the edges, like where, you know, naturally cables do get like put into like some weird angles. So like my cable, I can't even show you because it's still plugged in, but this is very awkward, but yeah, it's literally exposed wire at this point, and it is just probably a big hazard, so we'll see. Let's hope that the cabling is a lot stronger then. Okay, it feels really nice actually, I have to say. It doesn't feel very like metal. I feel like the last one felt very like the one that I've got currently feels a lot more metal than this one does. This feels kind of almost plasticky, but like, she looks good. Hello. She's chunky. She's sleek. So I have my original laptop here. You can tell it's got like marks all over it. God bless. I need to get like a good case for this. So this is very difficult to do. But right off the bat, you can see size difference is very, very apparent between the two different types of models. Other thing to note is that this one has, the newer one has a lot of different types of ports as compared to my old laptop. Literally this one just had USB-C and, well, what they call Thunderbolt ports, I think it is. 4 of those, and then a headphone jack, and that's literally all you got given. Whereas this one has, I believe, HDMI cables, obviously again a few Thunderbolt ports, headphone jack, the MagSafe, and I want to say it's like a SD card slot maybe, can't recall off the top of my head, but overall it doesn't feel that much weightier. Like, I was worried that this would be a lot heavier. It is heavier, granted, but it's not so much heavier that it's like unbearable. Hell, like, we've just opened it, it's already, didn't even press a thing, just knew. It did have a lovely little screen protector. I've always like looked at these as a bit weird, so like the way that this is still very similar in size, although looking at it now, like the mouse pad is like the size of my hand. Oh my gosh, let's just riskily take this off. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gorge. Oh, it's so big. Now, I do have to say, like, on the old one that I have here, we had, it might open up to some stuff, so we'll see. No good. Well, it has, but we had the touch bar, that's the one. And again, this laptop is very dirty, so probably needs a very good spring clean. So I need to make sure that this one stays in good condition.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Okay, sis, work. Not this thing telling me what to bloody do, setting me up with languages. Just setting all the generic deets. Accessibility. Oh god, I forgot about Wi-Fi things. All these things. Alrighty, so yeah, we've pretty much set it all up now. I just had to do like the couple of last minute bits of like signing into Wi-Fi and getting everything kind of up to scratch and sorted. But yeah, so I did quickly have a double check, and we do indeed have some of the various apps on there that I paid extra for, so thank the Lord for that. I have to say, initial thoughts, it's running really nice. Obviously I'm not doing anything like too chaotic and stressful, but we'll soon delve into some of that stuff, I'm sure. Hopefully I can keep this one relatively clean and free of clutter, because I know the last, like, sometimes organisation is such a pain on like any computer and PC, and this is no different. But no, it's good to see that it looks really good. The display is really nice. It's so like crisp and just clean. Do you know what I really weirdly want to try? Where is the camera? Because it does have that front-facing camera, and I know like last time, the one on the previous continuity camera with my iPhone on the latest version of iOS. Oh, so I can like have my phone. This is all new to me, so but like honestly, the camera, I don't even know how much you can see there, but it is, oh my god, you can see the beads of sweat. Oh, but it's very, very crisp, very clear, and I love it. Any excuse to just look at my face, let's be honest. But yeah, so there we have it. I just wanted to kind of do a little generic unboxing and like initial thoughts on this. I definitely see the benefits, though being more expensive, like putting those upgrades on just to really amplify, because the annoying downside of Apple products is the fact that once you buy into them, you can't then upgrade certain just small bits. So like I can't upgrade the RAM on this now. I'm stuck with that RAM until I buy a new one, basically. And the same for like the chip. The storage, you can't get any more like internalized storage. It's just whatever you pay at that initial stage, which is really limiting. Which is why sometimes PC, like Windows PCs and stuff like that, like home built ones, can be a little bit more beneficial, because you can just kind of keep building upon them. You can upgrade them as you go along, and like new, I guess, use cases, let's use that terminology. We're thinking into project world. But as like more situations arise that you actually need different specs. So like if I started out, I bought a laptop in the sheer fact of like I just need it for like, let's say uni work or something like that, like I just need Word or something stupid. It's not like I'm not going to want to really pay out for like incredible stats and incredible specs and stuff like that. So if I then transition and go, right, I actually want to do some graphic work, I want to do some video editing, heavy like 2D design, 3D design, anything of that sort, suddenly that spec just goes through the roof, and you know, you end up needing to buy a completely different bloody laptop just for that pure sake, which is definitely a big downfall and a really big red flag. But like, I just love it. I just love it. I have to say as well, I did say originally about the Adobe package. There is a temptation, because it is on uni days for a highly discounted price. There is a part of me that would be like, sort of in like, maybe go for it, but then as soon as my uni days wears out, which is in like a couple of years, when I actually finish my education, technically for now, who knows, maybe I'll be back in education again. Yeah, as soon as that ends, I then have to go on to like their full price, and then you start paying out a lot of money, and I don't earn anything from it, so it's very like, ugh. But yeah, so overall thoughts, I think it's a good laptop. I think it is. I definitely enjoy the bigger one, I have to say. Like, I wasn't sure at first, was a little bit umming and ahhing about whether going larger was the better choice. But like, now that I've got it, it's not hugely different, like weight-wise. Size-wise, I think the screen is a lot nicer. I think it's better to actually like properly visualize things rather than like trying to like squeeze and condense everything on like a smaller screen. It can be quite strenuous for your eyes. I'm gonna have to get used to not now having my touch bar and like actually having to learn commands and things like that. It's gonna be a process basically, but I'm excited, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for sticking tuned with today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do let me know down below. Click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell also to be notified when I do post future videos such as this. And yeah, thank you again, and I'll see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.